Will the House please come to order and members kindly take their seats? Good morning. The devotional today will be led by Representative Mary Catherine Stone of Burlington.
Good morning. Today we join the nation in mourning the loss of President Jimmy Carter. He was a Southerner, like me, a compassionate leader whose life was dedicated to service, justice, and humanity. A man whose life is a testament to the power of small, meaningful interactions and their ability to create lasting change. When I was reflecting on President Carter's example last night, this poem came to mind, along with the message it holds. The river is famous to the fish. The loud voice is famous to silence, which knew it would inherit the earth before anybody said so. The cat sleeping on the fence is famous to the birds, watching him from the birdhouse. The tear is famous, briefly, to the cheek. The idea you carry close to your bosom is famous to your bosom. The boot is famous to the earth, more famous than the dress shoe, which is famous only to floors. The bent photograph is famous to the one who carries it, and not at all famous to the one who is pictured. I want to be famous to shuffling men who smile while crossing streets, sticky children in grocery lines. Famous is the one who smiled back. I want to be famous in the way a pulley is famous, or a buttonhole, not because it did anything spectacular, but because it never forgot what it could do. I just love that poem by Naomi Shihab Nye and the meditation on the idea of fame, redefining it not as public recognition or the idea of grand achievement, but as quiet, purposeful connections that we make in our everyday lives. Significant lies in fulfilling these unique roles that we are so blessed to have, embracing humility and authenticity as we do so, and recognizing that the work we do here is not so much about being noticed, but rather by being deeply known in the spaces we inhabit. So cherish this good but hard work that we have been asked to do. Cherish the small, meaningful interactions that give life richness and remind us of our purpose. Maybe it's helping a colleague shovel snow off their car so they can make it home in time to see their kid's basketball game, or writing a note and sending it through a page to tell a colleague that you're thankful for them. Sharing a meal with someone across the aisle and engaging in genuine conversation. Taking time to actually listen when you ask someone how their day is going, because goodness knows we all hold multitudes. May we find worth not in external validation, but in the integrity of our actions and relationships. And remember, after all, we're interconnected with each person, object, and moment, holding its own quiet importance. So I leave you with this question. What are you famous for in the lives around you? I challenge you not to answer that by saying the position you hold, or maybe you don't hold, the number of bills you've passed, the number of years you've served, the number of votes you got. But strive to answer it in a way that reflects a life of intention. Let us be famous in ways that matter most, so we can build a world where each of us is known, valued, loved, and empowered to make a difference. Let's get to work.
Members, we have an Attorney General report to refer to a committee. On December 24th, 2024, the Attorney General submitted to the House a report on the contested election of House District Bennington 1. The report was submitted to the House in accordance with statutory election law and is referred to the Committee on Government Operations and Military Affairs. Members, we have 25 House bills for introduction today. It is our custom that when we have over 15, we suspend the rules to introduce bills by title only. With that, member from Poultney, can you please offer us a motion to suspend our rules to introduce bills by number only?
A motion to suspend rules in order to introduce bills by number only.
The member from Poultney moves that we suspend our rules to introduce bills by number only. Are you ready for the question? If so, all those in favor, please say aye. All those opposed, please say nay. The ayes appear to have it. The ayes do have it, and you have suspended our rules to introduce bills by number only. Please listen to the first reading of the bills by number only.
H1,
To Government Operations and Military Affairs.
H2,
To Judiciary.
H3,
To Government Operations and Military Affairs.
H4,
To Agriculture, Food Resiliency, and Forestry.
H5,
To Judiciary.
H6,
To Ways and Means.
H7,
To Judiciary.
H8,
To Ways and Means.
H9,
To Government Operations and Military Affairs.
H10,
To Government Operations and Military Affairs.
H11,
To Energy and Digital Infrastructure.
H12,
To Healthcare.
H13,
To Human Services.
H14,
To Agriculture, Food Resiliency, and Forestry.
H15,
To Human Services.
H16,
To Energy and Digital Infrastructure.
H17,
To Government Operations and Military Affairs.
H18,
To Judiciary.
H19,
To Judiciary.
H20,
To Judiciary.
H21,
To Judiciary.
H22,
To Government Operations and Military Affairs.
H23,
To Judiciary.
H24,
To Commerce and Economic Development.
and H25.
To Judiciary. Are there any announcements? See, a member from Bennington.
Madam Speaker, will there be more packets of the bills? I believe we're out of them.
Members, if you are interested in receiving the daily pack of bills, you have to opt in with the clerk's office. So please let them know. They are compiling that list and we will get that service started shortly. Are there any further announcements? Seeing none, the chair has one announcement. We have two joint assemblies today in the House chamber. The first one is at 10 a.m. to receive the report of the canvassing committee pursuant to JRS 2. Please be sure to be in the chamber before 10. At 10 a.m., the Senate will join us in the chamber and we will gavel into the joint assembly to receive the report of the canvassing committee and the vote thereon. The second joint assembly is at 2 p.m. to receive the governor's inaugural message pursuant to JRS 3. Again, please be in the chamber before 2 p.m. That's very important so that we can welcome the Senate, the governor, and other officers and guests who will be joining us. With that, are there any further announcements? Seeing none, member from Poultney, can you please offer us a motion to adjourn until Friday, January 10th at 9 a.m., 30 a.m.
Madam Speaker, I make a motion to
Adjourn.
adjourn until Friday, January 10th, 2025 at 9:30 a.m.
You have heard the motion. Are you ready for the question? If so, all those in favor, please say aye. Aye. All those opposed, please say nay. The ayes appear to have it. The ayes do have it, and this body stands in adjournment until tomorrow.